Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. Today I'm doing my O.W.L.S magical readathon TBR. Now I'm not doing any specific career. I'm going to try and go for Hogwarts Professor, which you need at least 7 of the owls to pass. I'm going to try and go for all 12 challenges like I did last year. And this readathon is hosted by G over at Book Roast. I will try and link her announcement video down below. It starts April 1st and goes to April 30th. So I have all the information right here in front of me. So I'm going to tell you guys all of the books that I plan to read. Some of these I know nothing about. Most of these I know nothing about. So bear with me. So we're just going to jump right on in and get to it. The first one is Ancient Runes. Is Heart Rune. A heart rune. Read heart on the cover or in the title of the book. And I have here Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. I have not read this one yet. This one came out last year, I believe. And it has to deal with music. So, and I like Casey West. So I'm definitely going to give this one a go. So that's for my Ancient Runes. The next one is Arithmecy, Magical Quality of Number 2, Balance and Opposites, read something outside your favorite genre. My favorite genre is fantasy, so I'm going for a contemporary. It's also a new release. So I have Of Curses and Kisses by Sandian Manan. She is the author of When Dimple Met Rishi. That's the only one I've read. I also have With Twinkle with Love by her that I haven't read yet. But all I know about this one is I think it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So that's all I know. If I'm right, don't quote me on it. Could be totally wrong, but I'm going to try this out. I have a lot of fantasy on here, so it'd be nice to break it up with contemporary. That's my arithmetic. Astronomy. Night class. Read the majority of the book when it's dark outside, and I've decided to go with the Big Beast. The Big Beast. I'm going to try and read Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. This one is a standalone fantasy, and it involves, I believe, a female-female romance, and there is dragons. So, sold on the dragon part. We don't have a lot of books about dragons, so I'm planning to read this when it's mostly dark outside. So, that's astronomy. Care of Magical Creatures is hippogriffs. Creature with a beak on the cover. So this one was tricky, and my mind immediately went to Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, but I've already read that. And then my cousin found a book that I bought last year. I haven't read yet, so figured I'd read it. You guys can probably tell. I have Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. There's a crow, so there's a beak. This takes place after the Raven Boys, and it follows Rowan, one of the boys that Blue becomes friends with in the Raven Boys. So excited to see his story in this, so I'm excited to read it. So I'm going to read it. That was my Care of Magical Creatures. Charms is Limbus Maximus, read a white cover, and I went for House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, which is Crescent City, which is the first book, and under the dust jacket, it is mostly white. So my white cover. So I'm excited to get to this. All I know about this one is it deals with fallen angels, and that is it. That's all I need to know. So this is my charms. The next one is Defense Against the Dark Arts. Grinwolds. Read a book set at sea / on the coast. And I have Riptides. I read this so long ago. This is set on the coast of San Diego. So she likes to surf, so it's definitely on the coast and sometimes in the water, but it's mainly set on the coast. So I have not read this since the first time I read it back in, I want to say when I first started Goodreads, so probably 2013. So it's been a few years since I've read this book. So that is my defense against the dark arts. Next is divination. Third eyes. Assign numbers to your TBR and use the number generator to pick your read. I did to 35. I got 27, which is Charmed, which is the second book to Hecht. So this is about witches, and I haven't read Hecht in a long time as well, so hopefully I can. She tried to spell, it's witchcraft, so I'm hopefully will enjoy this one. That's divination. Herbology, O.W.L.S. Read a book title that starts with I, and my cousin found I Am Number 4 by Patrick's Lore. I've read this a long time ago, and I haven't read it in a while, so I'm going to try for this one. This is my herbology. History of Magic, Witch Hunters book featuring witches. I'm going for, my mind immediately went to Serpent and Dove by Shelby Merman. And all I know about this one, it involves a witch hunter and a witch, and they fall for each other. That's all I know. So I'm excited. It's another big one, but I'm excited to get to it. My best friend got me for this for Christmas last year. Still haven't gotten to it yet. The next one is Muggle Studies, a book from the perspective of a Muggle contemporary. So I have a romance for this one, since I already have certain contemporaries on here. So I figured I'd do a romance because it kind of counts. I'm choosing Baker by Sarah Smith. All I know about this one is that our main character works at a construction company and she has to fake who she is, I guess. So I'm excited for it. Then I have Potions, Shrieking Solution, a book under 150 pages. Sad thing is I don't have a book under 150 pages. The only book that came to mind was Magic Treehouse number 22, Revolutionary War on Wednesday. So I'm definitely going to read this. Pretty short, sweet, simple. So break up all the hefty ones that I'm reading in April. And then I have Transfiguration, Angus Lecture, book/series that includes shape-shifting, and this again is another reread for me. So I chose Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. Our main male character shapeshifts into a wolf, and things spiral down from there. So I'm excited to reread this. I haven't reread it in a couple years, so I'm definitely excited. So that is my O.W.L.S TBR. Let me know down below if you are joining in, what you're going for. And I will leave G's announcement video down below. Good luck to everybody who's participating, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.